Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Saturday early evening episode of Ted's Booster with me, your most gracious host, Ted. It is currently about 5:45 here on the 4th of September 2021, and I hope I'm finding you all in a good state of affairs, and if I'm not, then I hope things improve for you very promptly. Now, we're taking a look at another one of the beers from last month's beer subscription box from Brewdog, and this time it's a beer from one of their collaborative breweries. So this isn't one directly from Brewdog themselves, this is a beer from Seventh Son, and this one in particular is called Cali Gold. Now, as in California Gold, it is a West Coast Pilsner. It's a 5% alcohol volume drink, and I'll be honest, I was a bit put off because the colours they use on the can are really nice, but the design of, like, the art design on it is kind of a mess, in so much so that I literally couldn't tell what the writing was saying. So I had to go on Seventh Son's brewery website and look up what this was actually called, because I literally couldn't read the title of the beer. So that's not a great start. So the visual design of the can is a little bit of a mess, but the colours are nice, so I'll give that a good 5.5 out of 10. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really say anything about itself on the can, so I'm not really sure what to think about this, but I mean, Pilsners are usually pretty good. They're usually about a 6 out of 10 for me, at least, so I'm interested to see what this is like anyway. So let's have ourselves a quick quick snifter, I should say, first. If I can get this damn thing open, that is. Alright, let's have a smell. Smells awfully a lot like a papyri pale ale, actually. I mean, it smells nice. It smells like a papyri fruit, fermented fruit juice. It just doesn't smell like what I'd expect a Pilsner to be like. I'm going to get myself a quick palate cleanser of water. But yeah, in a weird way, it kind of feels like a cross between a sort of a more mild XPA and like a papyri pale ale. It doesn't give me the impression of being like a Pilsner at all, unless it's like one of those more hoppy craft Pilsners, in which case, then yeah, I can imagine it probably is like a coast Pilsner in that sense. But anyway, we'll have ourselves a quick palate cleanser of water first, and I'll probably rate the smell a good 7.5 out of 10. It does smell nice, it just doesn't smell how I'd expect it to. Alright, and then let's hope at the very least that this is enjoyable. So, to everyone watching at home, bottoms up. It's a funny one, because in kind of a contrast to a lot of like hoppy craft beers, the bitterness kind of weirdly is at the start, and it kind of sort of like mellows out towards the end. So it's a weird balance of flavours, in the sense that it's got this bitter hoppy kick at the start, that then is like undercut with like this kind of sweet gold beer taste in the undercurrent, and then this through line of like Pilsnery lager, which do work together quite well, and then there's this slightly papyri fruity overtone that also works quite well. But it's like, I don't know, it's an interesting beer that brews flavours together that you might not think work quite so well together on the paper, but I don't know, it's a competently brewed beer. It's a smooth drinking experience, but they do kind of overload the bitterness a little bit at the start. So I can imagine when people take that initial sip of this, they might be a little bit put off by that, because they might just get that rude shock. So, no, it's a competently brewed beer. I just think that it could do with having the flavours a little bit more spread out and smoothly brewed and seeped into the flavour. But that being said, it's still competent enough where I could recommend it to first-time Pilsner drinkers. But just, I don't know. It's really hard to put exactly on the finger of like what's exactly wrong with this, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad beer either. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's not amazing, but generally speaking, I do like it. I probably wouldn't go rip-roaring out my way to get it again, but if someone gave me a can of it, I'd be like, yeah, sure, alright, fair enough. This does more so feel like a beer that you can just sit back and drink and relax with over like a a sloppy Joe while watching the sunset in California or something. But yeah, no, I mean it's nice. It's just not mind blowing, but yeah, it works. It fills a nice hole. So if you guys like this video, leave a like, share, and subscribe. If you agree or disagree with my rating, or you want to suggest any future drinks for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to check out anything else I do online, I'll leave the links to all that in the video description down below. But as always, have fun, stay safe with whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, wash your hands, take a mask with you to the shops, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye bye for now.